comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So, what a fucking night it was last night. Honestly, that was as much fun as I've had on stage. I think it could be the most fun I've ever had on stage. It was fucking wild last night. The Degennies turned up in full fucking strength. And the Degennies, the real Degennies, are the ones who go to the oppression chamber. There's levels of degenerate. And the most hardcore degenerates are oppression chamber fans. And they fucking showed up last night. And some fucking crazy shit was said by us and also the people in the crowd. It seemed to have been a safe space for all the words that you're not meant to say. But it was fucking fun. God damn, it was fun. I was nervous as shit as well. Not about the stand-up. So we did, at the start, I hosted the show. I did a little bit of fucking time up front. Then introduced the boys. Izzy did some fucking shit. He killed Mark Oshka, one of our fucking favorite comedian friends. He came on, yelled at the crowd for a while, did his thing, had fucking fun. And then Johnny fucking D. Door came on and did like half an hour for some reason. Get off the stage door. Nah, he did sick too. But the real fun started when the fucking podcast started. And I was nervous about that because I had never done it before. We had never done it before. We had no fucking prep. We never prep. We can barely get a fucking episode out. There's no preparation. It's like, yeah, we'll just wing it when we get on stage. Like, none of us even mentioned what the fuck we were going to talk about when we got on stage. Nothing. Nothing was discussed. Not even like how we going to Not even how are we going to start. How should we start? Should we do the intro? That wasn't even mentioned. So I was a little bit worried about the podcast because it's the first time I've ever done a live podcast, or we've ever done a live podcast, and you're a little bit unsure about how the fucking dynamics of it are going to work. Like, it's not quite stand-up, it's not quite storytelling, it's not quite podcasting, it's a little mishmash of everything. So I was like, what the fuck is going to happen? Are we just going to go out there and fucking bomb? Like, is it just going to be like meek fucking pitter-patter laughter? But we got on fucking stage, and just from the start, it was fucking gold. It was so much fucking fun. The crowd were fucking yelling out. The crowd were fucking wild. You do not want to miss a live Oppression Chamber podcast ever again, because it's fucking wild. It's something else. So fucking pretty much from the get-go, we were just fucking flowing. It was like we've done it a million times. It was just clicking. Izzy and Dor were fucking hilarious. The crowd was fucking hilarious. There was a drunk lesbian bitch. She kept on fucking standing up, yelling shit out. Like crazy shit. Like, she was drunk as fuck. When the show ended, everyone left, and she was there passed out in her seat. And then, like, she was just stumbling around, and, like, she was hanging out. I'm like, just sit here. I got to fucking pack some shit up. Stay here. Stay near me, because there was a couple of fucking eshays that looked pretty fucking rapey too. So just stay away from those two cunts. Stay here. So she fucking passed out in the chair for a little while. And then Dor came in, and Dor was going downstairs to drop some of the equipment off. And she followed Dor, and Dor's like, are you going to be okay walking down these stairs? Do you want a little bit of a hand? And she's like, nah, I'm fine. And Dor's like, okay. And he walked like halfway down the stairs, and then fucking she just face plants down fucking like a flight of stairs, ends up with her fucking face in the ground and her ass up in the air. Just ate shit. And instead of going home, you couldn't get her to go home. Instead of going home, she kept drinking somehow and sobered herself up. It was impressive. So she was one of them. Then you had the fucking two, Izzy was calling them the two fat eshays. They were in the front row chiming in. The guys to the fucking right, they were chiming in. Everyone was racist, homophobic, misogynistic. It was fucking wild. It was a fucking ball, I tell ya. And I swear to God, next time there's a live Oppression Chamber podcast fucking show for sale, get some fucking tickets, because you're not going to see anything quite like it. When I say it's a show not to be missed now, fucking take my word for it. And there will be more, because the band is back together. Last night was too fucking good. It was a special night. Like 20 minutes into the show, Izzy's like, hey, what's going on? We can't stop this. We've got something good going here. Like, why would we stop this? And it took Dor a little bit more convincing, but by the end of the night, after a couple of fucking googs, Dor was on board as well. He's like, nah, we've got to fucking figure out how to do this, boys. So the band is back together. I sort of thought this was going to happen. That's why I didn't spend too much time trying to get them back together. I was like, just get to the show. Because I was like, these cunts haven't experienced something like this before, where the whole crowd knows who they are. They're fucking up for it. They can do anything they want. They can go fucking wild. The wilder, the better. You got freedom, and it's going to be fucking fun. So I was like, once they do the show, I'm pretty sure they'll be back on board. And that's what happened. We finished the show, and I was very, very fucking happy. I was proud. I was like, fuck. We've come so fucking far. That's like 6 years of like slog, torture, learning what to do, learning how to do it, learning to fucking speak, learning to be funny with these fucking dodgy fucking subjects and topics. And that, you have to earn that. You can't just come out and start saying crazy shit. You have to fucking earn it. So I was very fucking proud. I was proud of the guys. I was so fucking happy with the audience too. The audience was so up for it. The Degennies. Thank you for all the Degennies that came out last night. You fucking made the night magic. You cunts made it so good that I didn't even have to work to put those cunts back together. They just volunteered to do the fucking podcast again. So it feels fucking good, I can tell you that right now. There was something about being on stage with the other two guys where we're just fucking like bouncing off each other, riffing. It made it more like a team sport. Like it was a collaboration more than it was you just out there by yourself, just fucking selfishly trying to get jokes. You're like helping each other out. You're like giving each other space, giving them some fucking layups, giving them something to work with. It was fucking beautiful. I had so much fun. So much fucking fun. It was it was the best night of my comedy career. Who would have thought? The fucking Oppression Chamber live podcast. Anyway, once again, fucking thanks to everyone who came out. It made the fucking 11-hour train trip down to Melbourne worth it. And just a fucking warning to everyone else, if you see the Oppression Chamber live show up for sale anywhere near you, buy some fucking tickets. Trust me. Anyway, I gotta fucking go do another podcast with the boys. It's a cross podcast. The Oppression Chamber boys with the Kaka Cast podcasters. I can't be fucked, but it's been booked in for fucking months. So anyway, gotta get to that. That'll do for today, and I'll see you the fuck later.